So you guys thought I was gonna do it? Really? Me, Adam Slink? Never. Well, I love watching the videos, guys, and wholeheartedly, I'm going to encourage anybody who is not close to me to do it. But anyone close to me, please don't try that challenge because you don't know what the future holds for you. And I see a lot of guys doing it now. I don't understand though. They are turning it into a whole new porn for all of us to be viewing. And meanwhile, a lot of people think that challenge is evil. For Pastor Adeboye to come outside recently to speak about the challenge, calling it purely evil, I think it's something that is really catching a lot of people's eyes. But meanwhile, this is a boy again, Adam's Link. Try as much as possible to like this video, comment, share it on all social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. Well, Pastor Adeboye said this challenge is evil and it kind of like diminish your spirituality, that he encouraged all those youths, any youth, not to engage in it at all. He said, what are the things that the flesh usually tells you to do? They are listed in Galatians 5:19 to 21. As you must have hardly read into this Bible text, you think that you can view a few pictures or videos on social media where someone is almost naked and is okay. You are quenching the spirit. That little window you give to indulge the flesh will strengthen in such that you would find yourself going back to those pictures, videos. After that time, the Bible is very clear. Don't ever do anything that will quench the spirit. Never. He said, my beloved, I am appealing to you from my heart today. Walk in the spirit every day and you will attain God's plan for your life. What are those things you do that quench the spirit of God in you? List them out and cut yourself off them today. Well, he was responding because of this new challenge that is on Twitter. Well, apparently this challenge is just for you to go naked. I had one that some of people are contacting me. Adam, please, should I do this challenge? Should I do this challenge? I'm going to tell you two things. It's not good, but I love watching it. Sorry, guys. So I know, it's not good. When you indulge in it, you don't know what will happen in future. Let us even forget about Bible, Quran, and religion as a whole. On a normal sense, it's not good to indulge in that kind of thing. Except if you know wholeheartedly that you are a porn star. That is what you're going to do for your life, for the rest of your life. But honestly, it's not good. But me, I love watching it all. I love watching it. And I know in my heart that it's not good that I am watching these things. But I still watch them. So the basic thing is that there are some sins that we know all those things are sin, but we still just want to do it. Well, not only Pastor Adeboye spoke about this particular challenge, Kemi Oluloyo also had a view. She said, if there is a challenge on Twitter, don't touch it. Don't expose yourself to artificial intelligence and profiling. Don't ruin your future getting jobs, opportunity, visa, etc. I warned about the 10 years challenge. Now you are falling for the Sluato challenge. It's an attempt to know who is doing what, especially young childbearing females. In a time when the world population is decreasing drastically due to the pandemic, you are displaying more of yourself, making yourself eligible for gender elimination. Well, Kemi lawyer said that it seems like there are some head people who are ruling the world are try to bring this challenge so that they can know who they can just eliminate. Because once you are coming outside showing yourself, it shows that you are not useful to the world. So they will find a way to inject you with this, with the apparently with the COVID-19 vaccine that is meant to eliminate people, and so that they just eliminate you from the world, because you are not useful to the world. The only thing that you are useful to is just to flaunt yourself on social media. That's exactly how Kemi Olunloyo was saying it. And other Nollywood actress also spoke about it. Here is one who go by the name Angela. She said, men are so in soup with this Soloito challenge, calculating everywhere, different video of hot naked women everywhere. Like, even me as a lady, I am so turned. So in how not to talk of your men, married men on social media, how do you cope? Cause man, I am just beginning to see what you go through. It ain't funny. Goodness, you know they try. Well, it's just trying to appreciate those men who keep watching this challenge, most especially married men. Please, if you are married, just know that your husband, know it in back of your mind that your husband is viewing this. I have married friends. We went out yesterday and we were all talking about this particular challenge. The way that they were talking about it, even me, I'm still not married. I'm like, wow, these married men are really sex stars. No, not sex staff. These married men are really fun staff. So they love those kind of things. Well, another sister equally spoke about it, and they said, please do not indulge in it. She said, dear women, you don't have to follow every trend. Carry thyself with dignity. Know your work. This is why you are different. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work, lifestyle, character, and glorify your Father in heaven. I say, dear ladies, don't sexually harass yourself by partaking in sexually harassing challenges. There is no glory in it. It only reduces your self-worth. Well, guys, but all the same, people still continue. If you even go there, refresh, you will see like 5 videos. Watch that one again, few minutes, refresh again, 10 videos. People are still submitting their own challenge. So we will keep watching, but we already know. We know what is right and what is bad, but we just choose to keep doing the bad things. Me, myself, I know it's not right for me to be watching it, but yet I keep watching it. Oh, God, save my soul. God save my soul. Meanwhile, guys, let's move over to other topics. Davido yesterday surprised his fans when he revealed that he has successfully tattooed his 3 children on his body. I know some people were like, come on, man. Some people don't agree with tattooing. Like myself, I want to get a tattoo, but the reason why I have not got a tattoo yet is because I'm looking for that thing important, something that is really, really special to me that I'm going to tattoo. I'm not just going to go there just tattoo things on my body, flower. But honestly, I love tattoo, but no, I'm looking for that important thing. And one of all those important things that I may tattoo on my body, yeah, definitely my children. So definitely, those are the people like, yeah, I can say I have a tattoo on my body. But I commend Davido for tattooing his children on his body. There's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people see something wrong with it. But me, I don't see anything wrong with that, though. I know the people say it's against religion, it's against Islamic religion, Islamic preaching, it's against Christian preaching. But honestly, if you check our forefathers all those time, they used to draw those things on their own body. They used to draw those things, but let me say we know better. But honestly, I don't see anything wrong with that. This one said, men only date women they find attractive, and that's so sad and toxic AF. Shame. Men only men only date women they find attractive, and that's sad and toxic. Like how? Should I start going after girls that I don't find attractive? The only people who go after girls without seeing anything in them are usually called as shallow guys because they don't have spec. They don't have spec. You have to find a girl attractive. Yeah, because I cannot just be going out there and looking for every fowl in the market. I have to go to the market to find a very big fowl that my money can afford. Not go there and start buying every fowl. No. It means that you don't have spec. And it's good for a man to have spec. In fact, every woman out there should pray for a man who have spec. Because if you marry a man who doesn't have spec, who can go for anything, you are in trouble. Even your housemate, that man will knock that person. Even your neighbor, that man will knock that person. Even small girl, anyone at all, cleaners, anyone, the man will knock. So please, women, pray for a man who has spec, and make sure his own spec is up here, not down below. Understand what I'm saying? And here it is. Here's a picture of this man. He's a bus driver. He was recently caught for defying a 4-year-old's pupil. 4-year-old's pupil, my guys. 4-year-old. They say school bus driver defies 4-year-old pupil in Ogun State. The police in Ogun State arrested 36-year-old school bus driver Ombon Michael for allegedly defying a 4-year-old pupil of the school where he was working. So the command spokesperson said the suspect was arrested on January 27 following a complaint by the mother of the victim. She reported that while her husband was beating their daughter, he discovered that blood was gushing out of her private part. And when the girl was questioned, she disclosed to her parents that the driver of the school bus was the person who had SES with her on January 21st, 2021. The victim stated further that after the driver had dropped all other school children at their various homes, she was the only person left on the bus. This gave the driver opportunity to park somewhere along the road and defy the little innocent girl. The victim was quickly taken to a general hospital for treatment, and the doctor report confirmed that she has been sexually abused. On interrogation, the suspect admitted that he actually committed the crime. Interrogation, the suspect admitted that he actually committed the crime. Do you see this kind of man who was interrogated by Nigeria police? This guy is still smiling, his face still fresh. And you are telling us on interrogation he admitted to the crime. When we want to see people who are being interrogated for crime they commit, I want to see their face swollen. I will say yes, they actually interrogated him on interrogation, and this man is still smiling. Oh God, oh. I think it's about time we start doing law that favors us, because this law of simply going to prison doesn't favor us anymore. It's time we switch it up a little, because all those punishments were brought. It's not as if God put it there. Human being made all those punishment that they say sentenced to death by hanging, all those kind of things by themselves. I think it's about time. If you can sentence somebody to death by hanging, what's the difference by cutting off the guy's manhood? Cutting it off straight. Render him useless. What's the difference? Just do that. Simple and short. He has admitted. Simply going to prison won't help this. It pained me, man. You guys will not see. You guys will be praying. This shouldn't, this kind of thing shouldn't happen to any somebody close to you, because man, man, I'm talking about this before I forget this particular challenge, silhouette challenge. I've been enjoying all the videos, but the video I saw yesterday really pissed me off in a way that I vow never to watch it again. And this video is coming from James Brown. James Brown of all people. God, I watched the video, I'm like, how did I even watch this? How did I came about watching this kind of video? How did I came about watching it? Who told him to do it? Who even encouraged him that, yes, James Brown, please go and do this video? Oh God. Oh God. Guys, I bet some of you may have witnessed this kind of situation before, or somebody close to you may have passed through it. Firstly, these boss, privately owned businesses, mostly in Nigeria, they tend to use their workers to do all sorts of duties, buying them food, doing every duty apart from their work. They will even go as far as asking their own workers to come to their house to wash their clothes, to wash their cars. And meanwhile, that is not their job. I remember myself, when I got my first job, my job as an accountant was to be in the office. But because I was a junior, they sent me to buy food. They sent me to go to bank to pay money in the bank. They sent me all sorts of houseboy message. I was so not happy with it. Very, very not happy with it. I know one of you here are boss, or many of you here are boss, and you are watching me. Please stop it. It's not good. It's not good. Be different from other bosses. Go outside and eat and buy your own food. Or you employ one particular person that will be doing all those things for you. Not asking a full-grown graduate or a person you employ from or is a separate duty to be going outside to buy food for you. Well, firstly, I'm going to talk about two things. Firstly, is a guy. He said, last place I worked, some senior lady sent me to buy food. Next day, I drove a G-Wagon to work as a silent money. Came to work, one of senior lady colleague sent him to buy food. The next day, he drove a G-Wagon to work just to give that lady silent money that, see, we no be me too, despite with the work. And here is another lady who was recently assaulted by her boss. According to this woman, let me just read what she wrote. She said, I'm his front desk, digital marketer, social media handler, content creator, graphic designer, food warmer, food buyer, plate washer, office cleaner. As a matter of fact, and I also go to work on Saturday warming and going to buy food for him was not okay. Part of my job description I was doing is because, of course, nobody wants to stay at home, and I'm not the type to sit and ask anybody for anything. I like to hustle. Now straight to the story. Mr. Patrick got into the office at 3 p.m. exactly today and went. Well, let me just read and let me narrate what actually happened, because the texts are long. Well, this lady works for this particular man, her boss, and her boss used her to do all those house girl stuff, apart from her real work as a graphic designer, content creator. This boss will use her to clean his own office, send her to buy food, send her to buy to do bank transfer, send her to warm food, send her to make him tea, So many of all those things, so that is not part of her job description, but she just do it anyway because she want to hustle. Fast forward, the boss came back one particular day about 3 past 3, and her closing hour is 4 o'clock. So our boss came back 3. A responsible man supposed to eat at home. 3, you are supposed to eat at where you are. It's understandable if you come in the morning and send somebody to buy you food, but you came back 3 knowing that your worker will close at 4 o'clock. You are sending her to buy you food. The girl went, collected the ATM card, and she forgot her phone in the office. When she got there, she didn't collect the pin from her boss, and she had forgotten her phone. She tried calling, looking for person to give her phone, and she saw. She asked a guy to give her phone to call her boss, and of course, the guy gave her his phone. From where she was buying the food, she called her boss and told her boss that your pin. Her boss gave her the pin. She went to pay for the food, declined, insufficient fund. So insufficient funds, there was nothing she can do. She came back to the office, told her boss that, see, insufficient fund, and she was trying to explain to her exactly, explain to her boss exactly what happened. Her boss didn't want to hear, and her boss immediately told her that, see, I don't care. This is what her boss said, I don't care. Just go and get me food. Is it your wife that you are telling her that you don't care, that she go and get you food? Fast forward, the girl said she can't. That is closing is already late, like 5 o'clock, and she was supposed to close 4. And you came to office past 3. Go home and eat. Then her boss started assaulting her, beating her, broke her phone. Like as if the lady is his wife. Well, guys, apart from this guy's story, we have seen a lot of you bosses going out there to use workers. Some will do this, and especially if it's end of the month, time for them to pay salary, they will start bringing attitude. They will start quarreling, abusive, so that they will find a way to sack you. They will start putting all sorts of allegations on your head. Don't you think it's wickedness as a boss? If you are a boss and you do that kind of thing and you are watching me, you are wicked. You are wicked. And in fact, well, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's a boy again, Adamslink. I'm going to catch you on my next video. Stay tuned. Bye.